Hey everybody, so I'm not here today to talk about Vera Bradley or hair products. I'm actually here today to talk about laptops. Being a college student, especially graduate students need them more than undergrads, in my opinion, but any college student definitely needs a laptop. The majority of my homework is online. There's barely anything that I physically turn in, and if it is physically turned in, it has to be typed. So the need for a well-working, long-lasting laptop is something that I'm looking for all the time. My dad believed that I could go into school without a laptop, and I vehemently protested and said, I will buy it, I don't care, I need a laptop for college. And the reason that I was going to go into college without a laptop was because I actually had purchased another laptop in high school. I believe the summer before my junior year of high school. I bought a laptop with my own money. I was very proud. And I bought it because my desktop had been fried by a thunderstorm. Don't know why it wasn't on a surge protector. My dad set it up and he thought he had it on a surge protector, but it didn't. But it wasn't hooked up to a surge protector, and I feel like an idiot now. But I bought my own laptop, and I was really proud, blah, blah, blah. Best Buy let me buy it even though there was a recall out for it. It was an HP Pavilion. I don't remember the series. I know it was one of the older ones, like a DB2 or 3 or something. And they let me buy it even though there was a recall being posted for it. The recall was because there was no good ventilation for the heat. There was no work. The fan did not work, basically. And after a year, the buildup of heat fried my Wi-Fi card, and I was not able to use Wi-Fi. So that's kind of a big deal when you're in college because in a dorm room, in my dorm room, there was only one Ethernet cable between 4 girls. That's probably impossible. So I actually bought a router. I didn't even buy a router. I borrowed a router. I bought one later on in the year because that one died. But I had a wireless router and I plugged it in and I had wireless internet, but I didn't have a Wi-Fi computer. So I had to go and buy a new one because that one I couldn't even take it back and get it fixed. Like internally, I couldn't get the Wi-Fi chip replaced because the hard drive died. It just completely fried itself, and it was horrible. I couldn't get anything back from it. So I had to go and get a new one, which is what I'm currently on right now. It's an HP Pavilion DV4. It's not a DV4 1000, it's just the DV4. I believe it's the first of the series. And I am never going to buy an HP laptop ever again. And here's why. They're horribly built. I should have learned from my last laptop that was an HP that they're horribly built. But I was like, no, it's cheap, it has Microsoft Office on it, it'll be great. Yeah, well, the corner of my screen, for one, is actually coming apart. It's the frame around my screen is becoming unglued. That's bad. I don't need my screen falling out of my laptop. The second thing, the chargers are so poorly made. I have gone through 3 of them in a year and a half of owning this computer. 3 of them in a year and a half. The first one was my own fault. I dropped it. I dropped it while it was plugged into the computer, and it landed on the junction between the charger and the computer. And the inside bent. And it wasn't something that I could straighten out with pliers. It wasn't the pin in the middle of it. It was internal wiring got snapped. So luckily it was before my warranty was out, so I went and took it back, and I got a new one from the warranty, and brought that one home. And it was even more poorly made than the first one. The prongs in the male outlet component bent. destroyed. I don't even know how it happened. I could have like put it in my backpack and it got bent. I don't know. I pulled it out of my backpack one day and it wouldn't fit in the outlet and I couldn't move it back. I was really fearful that it would snap if I tried to bend it back with pliers. So then I had to go and buy another one, and that one was $80. And it's already dying. And I bought one that was supposed to be travel friendly and many outlets and blah blah blah. It was one of those AC adapters that could fit onto multiple inputs for multiple laptops. And I only needed one. They wouldn't sell me the one with just the one input jack for this laptop. They only had the one with the multiple jacks. Either way, it was $80. The internal component around the prongs that hook the AC adapter to the input jack are melting. They are just bubbling and melting, and every time I plug it in, the heat gets out of control and it melts. It melts. It is ridiculous. And then the final straw that made me decide never to buy an HP ever again was my battery. Now, I bought a 12-cell, 10.8 volt, 8,400, I believe it's mega amps, or, no, it's not mega, it's milliamps, excuse me. I believe. I'm not very good with amperage and amperes and such. But, I bought the one that's supposed to last 6 hours. And I know for a fact that batteries, any laptop battery, has a half-life of a year. So, in a year, it should drop down to only being able to hold a charge of 3 hours. And I understood that. I was aware. So, it was supposed to half-life again in another year. So, in August of 2011, it was only supposed to hold a charge of an hour and a half. It is March of 2011, and it can't hold an hour charge. Obviously, these batteries are not built up to the quality of the 1-year half-life. And it just makes me so angry because Hewlett-Packard sells the same batteries, the same 12-cell, 10.8 volt batteries for $120. Like, the AC adapter was $80. I could handle it. I need my laptop. But, oh my God, a battery costs $120. What? It blew my mind. So I was talking around, like, what new laptop should I get because this is bullshit. And someone was talking to me about how she had the same problem because she has HP laptops with her AC adapter. And she's like, I didn't get one from Hewlett-Packard. No. I went onto Amazon and I got a dupe. There is such a thing, I ask? Why, yes, there is, my dear. And I went onto Amazon, and lo and behold, an AC adapter for $25. Immediately ordered it because I know this one I have that's melting is about to go. And I was looking for batteries, and there was a lot that were like, don't buy these batteries, they're shit, blah, blah, blah. And I finally found one that had more good reviews than bad reviews that was $40. $40. I saved $80 on the battery that is currently in my computer, and it's been about, it's been 2 hours since I plugged it in, and it's almost at 50%. It's 54% remaining. That's pretty good. I mean, I've been watching videos, so it could last longer if I just took it to class and I was typing notes on it, which I do very often because I'm lazy and can't write fast enough. So yes, buy replacements on Amazon and never ever get a Hewlett-Packard laptop. Ever. I'm looking at Samsung laptops and netbooks because this one is going to become a desktop computer in another year. So I'm going to get a netbook in August. Okay. Thanks, guys.